Hello everyone, this is Bytesauce and welcome to Resonant Rise. Hope you like the introduction. I thought I'd start as I mean to go on, and so this is my new world. So the first thing I need to mention is I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. I've been trying to get this series done, mainly due to laziness is probably the biggest reason why I haven't got this stuff done, but here we go, I've started it now, so we should have a pretty good schedule going from now. I did actually have a video for last week to go out. I decided after I had finished recording it wasn't actually very good, so I didn't release that. But everything should be good for now. Everything will be back on schedule, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now I hope to keep the schedule going a bit better this time. It kind of messed up a bit last season. But this season I'm going to do it on the Tuesday and Friday rather than the Monday and Thursday, and that way it should be easier for me to get the videos out. And then any other days I might decide to release a mod showcase or any other video that I decide to have planned. So that's the schedule up to plan. I'm just basically starting this world from where the trailer left off. Just gathering myself up some wood. Anyway, so this series is going to be a little bit different from last series. Last series I started off with basically having one little house and then sort of building upon that and getting different things done, but it was all sort of based locally around my little house that I started with. Well, this series is going to be different in the fact that I'm actually going to start as normal, so I'm going to start with a little tiny house. This one I actually managed to find. This one is a randomly spawned one. And I'm going to start with a little house. I'm going to build upon it a little bit, and then eventually once I've got a few resources going and other stuff like that, I'm then going to build myself my first factory. And that's going to be the theme for the overall series. So it's going to be, I'm going to be building a factory, and in the factories, I'm going to have hopefully separate factories for each one, maybe link a few up, but each one's going to have something completely different automated in it. So say one's going to be completely just producing food, another one would be producing all my wood or such, then I'll have perhaps a power station, things like that. So different things are all around, but each one is going to be based around one factory building itself. And then I'm going to link them all up, and it's going to eventually look a bit like an industrial state, hopefully. I know that doesn't sound very good, but hopefully it should work out pretty well. So if there's anything that you would actually like to see me automate throughout the series, leave a comment on any of the videos, and I will try and get around to it. If it's something that I don't think will be very good at being automated, or it isn't actually possible, then obviously I wouldn't be able to do that. But if it is possible, I'll give it a go. I'll try and do my best to make it as pretty as I can. So yeah, just leave a comment down in the description and I will see what I can do. Now this world is, as I said, brand new world. I've generated it, and the seed for this world, if I type in /seed, you get this seed down here. So if you copy this seed into your Resonant Rise instance, this version of Resonant Rise is currently 2.5.6.0-RR or something like that, I think it is. And hopefully if you copy that, you should get the same world. Now, I did actually start a new world not too long ago. It was almost after the first world, the first season ended. And I generated the world, I played in it a bit, I gathered a few resources. I didn't get very far, just gathered a few resources. And then I went off into... I basically stopped playing it for a bit, and then when I came back to it, I updated the pack and went back into the world, and there was the error where the generation is different. So it generated one lot of land in one space, and then when I came back to it, it was generating something different, so you had these like massive chunk errors. So if you do get a different version, there's a chance you might not actually get this world, but then hopefully you should if you follow the same one. I think any additional mods, I think I only added Portal Gun and Steve's Factory Manager, I believe. But yeah, so these are my coordinates. So there's my current coordinates. So you should be able to find this area reasonably easy. Where the trailer starts is actually here, but I actually think when you spawn, you're over here. So, but you know, trailers are all fantasy. It's not actually real. So there we go. So if you come to this area over here, you'll find this same little hut right here. It won't look quite the same. I think the door was on the other side when I originally came, but I switched it around just for the trailer. But it spawns with a chest and a little table and stuff. You start with 3 pieces of bread. I've just put my book in there. So yeah. So that's pretty much the world. You can follow along if you want. And talking about following along, I was wondering if you would like a world download. Now, Direwolf does this on his videos where he releases it every 10th episode. He will release a world download. And I was wondering if you might be interested in that. So if you are interested, leave a comment. If not, I might only perhaps do a world download every, well, I don't know, 10 episodes is what Direwolf does. So maybe every 10 episodes, maybe every 20. Depending on how many people want it and how often they want it. I won't be doing one every episode. That's just too tedious, and trying to keep all of the files is just not going to happen. So there's that. Now this episode isn't actually going to be that long. It's just a quick starter to tell you what's going on in the series, what's been going on, why I haven't been uploading episodes. Now I have, so here we go. We've got a new series, we've got some new episodes, and all this stuff. Oh, and the other thing, I forgot. If I jump out of here, my skin currently is still Steve. And although Steve is pretty cool, I think I need a new one. I think I need one that is more me, you know, something unique. I need to be slightly different. So if you have any ideas for skins, or if you even have a skin design, leave the comment in the description for that too. Just, I don't know, a link to, say, an imager link. I won't be clicking any random links, so preferably put it on imager. And then, yeah, I'll have a look, and if I decide to keep it, I will give you a shout out in the next episode that I'm using the skin in. And there we go, I will be using your skin. I might tweak it a bit if I feel, you know, something I might want to add something else. I might tweak that, but generally speaking, I'll just use your skin. Any ideas, I'll take in the ideas and see if I can build my own skin if you haven't actually built the skin for me. So that's pretty much it. Now, what I'm going to do between episodes, and like I said, the next episode should be on the Friday. This should be going out on a Wednesday, I think, but it would normally be on a Tuesday. The next episode will be on a Friday. I will have gathered a lot of resources by then, hopefully. And I'll gather them up, and the next episode will be on ore doubling. So, you know, doubling up the ores and the standard stuff. I'm going to try and do that. Now, everyone wanted well, I say everyone, there was a few comments of people wanting me to do a magical start. And I could do a magical start. I am still considering doing a magical start, but the problem I have with a magical start is there is only really one way of doing it, which is Ars Magica. And honestly, the only way I found was that, and Direwolf this season has done it, so I might just say, go look at that way, and I'll do it a different way. And because I want to stick to the industrial theme, a magic start could work, because obviously I'm staying with one building, but it might not work. Ooh, are you going to explode? It might not work quite as well. But anyway, I definitely recommend you check out Resonant Rise. It's a massive mod pack. It's got tons and tons of mods, just ridiculous amounts of mods. But you can check it out. You're going to need a pretty powerful PC. I think this is currently running on 4 GB of memory. So yeah. But thanks for watching my first trailer, my first episode, a quick introduction to the series. But don't forget to comment about any world downloads, any sort of automation you want me to build throughout the series. You can drop them in any videos, by the way. And any skins. So any skins that you might have created, or any skin designs that you might think would be good for me, put them in the comments below. I'll check out. I read every single comment. It's fairly easy to read every single comment currently, because I don't get that many. Now, I try to reply to as many as I can providing they need a reply. Some of them don't, so there we go. But yep, so leave descriptions, leave comments in the comment section below. I will read them all. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like this video and any other videos I do, and I will see you later.